I'm still trying to finish.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Welcome back.
Dude, we're live.
We are?
Yeah, we're live.
Nice.
Hey, not that anybody is watching this at this moment in time because we just started and also we don't have any fans, but welcome back to part 6 now of the Pokemon Sapphire Let's Play series. I am joined this time not by Atlantic, who is out due to some personal vendettas that he has, father revenge, death, that kind of stuff. So while he develops his character arc, we have a guest member in his place. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Arctic. Like the Arctic Ocean.
Yeah, the Arctic Sea.
Yeah.
Arctic Ocean.
It's not sea.
It's an ocean, that's right.
Sea is like, that term means we're small. We are big. We are all encompassing.
You know, I'm pretty sure there's more than 7 seas.
Also, we're being chilling.
Are we?
Yeah, we're actually chilling. Like, it's really cold. I need a sweater.
If you'll give me just a moment, I can turn up the heat on. I know.
Well, no, I'm fine right now. Don't worry. No. Yeah, so he's gonna so this is now my channel.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. No, you're not.
Last time on Pokemon Sapphire, we were cut a little bit short, but we still did make some progress. We made our way through Mount Pyre. Khari evolved. That was a thing that happened. And we kicked our rival's ass, and we kicked some goon's ass in the magma hideout. I did not do that, but it's
Is there like a glitch or a mod you could do to like change the names of the teams, like Magma team and then what was it, Aqua team?
No idea. And plus, since we're trying to play on legit original hardware as much as we can, I know we're on a. This is we haven't told you about this yet, but one of the jokes that's been running is that we've been playing on a overclocked GBASP with an HDMI output. That's how we've been doing.
This is actually ridiculous. I don't understand why.
Anyway, yeah, there's not, as far as I'm aware, there's not any. Oh, don't tell me. There's not any real. Ooh. Controller's not working.
No. How are we supposed to game?
Also, how are we supposed to be gaming if we can't game?
Can the stream hear that part where it's like the disconnect and reconnect?
Maybe.
So they can.
Probably. It's okay.
It's good at ASMR.
Listen, they know we're coming through an overclocked GBASP, alright, with an HDMI output.
So I see you guys picked a girl.
We did. So
Would you care to explain?
The reason is because
I'm listening.
in the speedruns to these games, the character you pick, the opposite ends up being your rival.
Yeah.
And the girl has one extra dialogue box. So we did it in our speedrun strats to save time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm hearing you. It's kind of interesting how you're just sitting there though for like the amount of time you could have picked a boy.
Let's go challenge this gym.
Wait, what gym is this?
This is the psychic type gym.
Oh.
It's our 7th gym patch too. We're pretty deep in this one.
So you're 7 already? You are speedrunning this. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Well, keep in mind we've been doing. This is episode 6, and they're all like over an hour long.
What was the Pokemon game I introduced you again? Like the modern one where it was Pokemon Respawn? No, what was it?
No. It was a fan game.
It was started with R.
Pokemon
React? No. What?
I know what you're talking about, and I cannot think of the name.
Oh my god, damn it! Oh god. Pokemon uh, Reborn.
Pokemon Reborn.
So I did not know that game's hard, but I did not know that Pokemon had like a hidden mechanic for the longest time where at a certain gym, every time you go through a gym, it increases the amount of level you could have your Pokemon at until they go crazy and don't listen to you anymore.
So it's a little bit different in these games. The way it works here.
Also, did you just kill like a guy while I was not? Well,
yeah,
we were talking.
Dude, there's gonna be a lot of that.
Okay, because I was just looking at your face. You're so beautiful.
I am beautiful. I'm actually the most beautiful thing that's ever graced this planet. But that's neither here nor there. So that's, if I may explain, that is a little bit of a. It takes a different form in that game because it's a fan game, and fan games are like, most of the fan games are like half decent and just make things harder because they can and they want to. They're not really necessarily like. Not that the standard set of Pokemon games that Game Freak has released aren't like kind of easy mode.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah.
Even like people have their complaints about the latest generation, but even as far back as these, like. I gotta be honest, there are a couple hard fights in this game. The rest of it's kind of baby mode. It's very easy to not like lose.
So what you're saying is, wait. I'm sorry, I'm eating right now. Okay, so what you're saying is that the mechanic is dumbed down in like games like these.
Yeah, so the mechanic in these games is it's not that after a certain level Pokemon will disobey you, it's after a certain level Pokemon that you've traded into the game will disobey you. So basically the idea there is that they wanted to stop you from like completing the game in one save file and then transferring a bunch of level 100 Pokemon over and just clean wiping through the game here.
Okay.
So, but like Slipstream here, my Absol will never like start disobeying me because I'm the original trainer. Each Pokemon has an OT number, or each trainer has an OT number, and each Pokemon gets also assigned that number. And so the game just tracks, does that Pokemon have your OT? And if it does, then it will obey you. If it doesn't, then it might not if you don't have all the gym battles.
Okay. Second question. Why don't police officers have guns in Pokemon?
Because they have Pokemon. What would you like if
you had a gun and you pointed at a Pokemon and you shot the gun, would the Pokemon die?
Probably.
I mean, yeah, if he's Steelix, then most likely no. If he's Onix, most likely no. Which actually begs the question, how OP is Steelix and Onix in a real world situation? Like, what would be like the most OP Pokemon, like excluding the legendaries and like the like what would be the most OP in like a real world situation?
I'm pretty sure like a couple generations have Gardevoir making black holes.
Well, wouldn't I just thought, like, wouldn't Ditto be OP? Because not only would it be perfect for secret operations, but he's also goo. How do you kill goo? You'd have to use a flamethrower, and that's not really conventional nowadays.
I don't know if I would call Ditto the strongest, but there are certainly some things out there that are like, huh.
Well, like, think about it. Ditto copies another person, does he also copy the gun? And then if he shoots, does he then shoot mini Dittos? These are questions that need to be answered.
If Ditto transforms into a person and then like takes off his shoe, what the hell happens?
Mini Dittos are made. There's a lot of Abras in this fight.
Yeah, that's a little bit of the gimmick here. There isn't a lot of, so we're in the Psychic type gym, but there's not really a whole lot of Psychic type options to play with in this generation. So it's like you have Abra, you have Gardevoir, who I mentioned earlier. We actually are running one on the team. You have excuse me, you have, trying to think what the others are called. I can only go this direction. Yeah, you have Giraffe Rig, who's in this game.
Yeah. All right, all right. Another question. So Abra, I noticed he has a spoon. I played Pokemon before, but like it also still begs the question: like Abra has a spoon. Where the hell did he get a spoon? And also, is it special?
It's from the cupboard, and it is special because it's for eating his cereal in the morning. That's how you get psychic powers.
What kind of cereal does he eat?
Cheerios.
Why Cheerios?
Why not Cheerios?
I mean, but to make Cheerios a lot better, you have to put like sugar on them. So it defeats the purpose, being healthy. Or
Sorry, there might be a little bit of controller difficulties here because something's happening with it.
This is actually amazing.
Oh, there we go. We're back. We're back.
I should have brought my Pokemon controller because like it's literally a controller with Pokemon on it.
I do have some like an announcement to make, and it's not that Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch ass motherfucker. It's actually that we have secured some like super original hardware stuff to be playing the next set of games with. So part of the gimmick of the series is that we want to play every game in the Pokemon lineup that has ever been or ever will be, maybe until we die, something like that. But there is a caveat to that. We want to do them on original hardware, which gets a little bit complicated. And so we've been working for a little while here to try and secure like some original hardware, particularly the GameCube with like the Game Boy player add-on, and we have it now.
Oh, you already had the gym leader.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm going to take a save right here.
Okay.
I remember Liz and the gym leaders are Liz and Tate, and I remember them being kind of nasty to fight.
Yeah, what's the one that they have that's like really schnasty?
They have two Pokemon. It's a double battle.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you know how in car shows, like, let's say for now, like gangster car shows, and I mean it in the lightest term, gangster car shows, and the idea that it's like all hot rods, heavily modified. Like, do you think that like there would be car shows for Pokemon, but instead like the items that they hold? So for like Abra, he would just like have like kick ass spoons, and Cubone would have like some stickers on his bone or some shit. Like what are and then like what are also some other Pokemon that like hold items on them, which just doesn't make any sense. That was a lot of information. I literally talked about 2 questions. All right, let's
breaking down the first question. Like, wait, what was the first question? Was about?
It was more of a topic.
Pokemon having
like Pokemon item shows where they have like Pokemon that usually hold items. So like Cubone, Abra, some other Pokemon.
Oh, and they do them up kind of fancy.
Yeah, like gangster car shows. Gangster and Leicester.
I don't know.
Like
I feel like the thing would more be like the thing I more see people doing in the Pokemon universe.
Yeah.
Is like, look, I got how do I want to put this? Like in the same way you have like the Westminster Dog Show or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the like kennel club stuff.
Yeah.
Like, look, I did my Pokemon up. I've groomed him. I've spent way too much money and gone into serious debt grooming this Pokemon.
Like, but they're not even groomed. Like, in the animation, it doesn't even show any difference. It's literally, all right, here's a Piplup. All right, here's another Piplup that's been groomed. Literally looks the same. It's a carbon copy.
Look, what's the term?
You know,
I shoved Pokeblocks into my Altaria's mouth until it literally puked him up, and then I kept doing it because I'm an asshole and a bad person.
What? Okay, so what is other than Cubone and Abra or Abracadabra, whatever? What other Pokemon like has items? I know like the newest Leaf Pokemon has like bongo drums.
Oh yeah, that was it. There were a couple ones in Gen 8 that I can think of that have different kinds of.
I didn't like the Gen 8 starters. They looked really bad to me.
I like I actually like. I don't think Inteleon, which was the water one, was good. Cinderace or Cinderace, I don't know exactly how it's pronounced.
Yeah, the water one's evolution literally makes no sense.
It looks kind of ugly. I'm not denying
But
that.
what it goes from like a frog to a damn narwhal, right?
Yeah.
How does that even work?
Dude.
How do you turn? What kind of evolution like jump did you do? Like Darwinism or some? Is it Darwinism? I
You
think
gotta
so.
understand that evolution in Pokemon isn't actually evolution. It's like metamorphosis that they call evolution, and it's
Yeah, but it's like even like
dubious.
even like Pikachu like has it still stays a fucking mouse. It just gets bigger and like different textures.
I don't know what to say about that one because I gotta probably do this with both hands. I don't know what to say about that one, but I do know that I should probably heal up first of all. But I also know that I actually think Rillaboom, I don't know how the fuck you say any of their names. But the grass type and the fire type ones, the final evolutions, they're not terrible.
Even like something like Geodude turns into a bigger fucking rock. Like that makes sense.
Well, the other two follow pretty natural.
Well, yeah, the bunny turns into a bigger fucking bunny. The monkey turns into a fucking monkey.
The bunny turns into a English football player.
Ew. Ew.
I'm actually kind of stumped on where I know. You're supposed to go over here. In this house.
I have not really been watching at all right now. I've just been too interested.
So we don't like to talk about current events relating to like politics or anything here because that's a waste of time. We're here to play Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
But we do like to talk about current events in gaming. And damn, this week had a bombshell.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So
you're probably honestly more qualified to talk about that.
Well,
me or Atlantic.
I was going to watch Bellier News, which talks a lot about video game, what's going on in the video game industry, and obviously the biggest thing that's gone up in video games is Microsoft trying to like take Activision into their cold dead hands, and by cold dead hands I meant in a good way, because then we get that shit on the
Game Pass.
we get that shit on the Game Pass.
The
The one problem actually is that the acquisition might not happen. Now, the reasoning for that is that it's like antitrust laws. The government is right when Microsoft announced it. Apparently, some antitrust laws. Some of the federal government antitrust laws. They were going to investigate this and look into it because then it could probably create a monopoly. If I'm not too sure. Now I don't know how those things kind of work, but it doesn't sound good.
Here's the thing: is I don't know about any of that, but I do know that Microsoft probably has lobbyist money.
Yeah.
So they're probably not doing horribly for
Okay.
themselves.
I have the thing. Almost immediately following the public announcement of the Microsoft Activision Blizzard acquisition, the United States Department of Justice and Federal Trade Commission launched a joint review of antitrust merger guidelines. Shortly after Microsoft and Activision Blizzard's announcement, FTC Chair Lina Khan said via a live stream that the FTC and DOJ today are jointly launching a review of the merger guidelines in order to better assess the combat unlawful mergers.
So here's the thing. That's probably a little bit they're trying to blow it out of proportion more than they would normally.
Mm-hmm.
But also at the same time, I doubt very seriously that
That's not going to go through.
I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure they probably have something similar whenever, like, something like this happens.
Yeah. I mean, like, isn't it the same idea of, how much was Minecraft bought for? Like, $10 billion?
I don't remember the exact figure, but it was up in the billions. I know that.
Yeah, it was like 7-10 billion. I don't know. This is a really fucking huge purchase. Like, this is actually incredible.
See, the thing is it actually, in my opinion, works very much in the favor of Microsoft to do so. I mean, without going too much into the details, because I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of people know at this point about what's been happening at Blizzard. I mean, it's been going on for years. It only really, like, helps Microsoft to do this, if that makes sense. Nobody's going to say, wow, Microsoft is doing these 3 things. They're buying Blizzard, and they're going to, and they're, like, I fully imagine that after Blizzard, because I know that the CEO has said that he's staying on Blizzard until the merger goes through.
Bobby Kotick?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, like, people have been calling for his resignation ever since some of the stuff came out. I couldn't imagine that people are going to be like, wow, the CEO of Blizzard, who we all disliked, is out, and now Microsoft has replaced him with somebody, and I'm willing to bet you, like, any amount of money that Microsoft is also probably going to try and reform some of the like, workplace policy there.
One thing I heard that was, I think the one problem right now in Blizzard is, that not management, was it, not QA, it was some department, the game development department does not have the power. It's rather some other department in there. So I think the marketing or something of the sort, which is not really that great because then it involves like a lot of decision making on how the video game, how their games go. I don't want to talk too much on this because I don't exactly remember all the little details, but it's just one thing to add to the pile.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know how that would affect, because keep in mind, Microsoft is another, like, it would basically become that Blizzard would be essentially like a subsidiary company to Microsoft, or at least that's how I would imagine it going. So I can't say for certain, like, what the end game on that is, but I can tell you, at least with some degree of intellect, that Microsoft is probably not going to. Oh, yeah, train battle. Microsoft, it doesn't make sense. Like, the thing is, you kind of, because of all that stuff, like, Blizzard's stock has took a hit, and they were, from all the stuff that's happened before, and they were a big company, but, like, they were losing consistently, like a percentage of their player base every month, and that's not good.
No.
And so Blizzard was kind of like, at the moment, it was this kind of, it was a giant, but giants take a while to fall, basically, type stuff. So I could totally see, like, basically what I'm trying to get at is that it's my opinion that Microsoft kind of got a bargain on what, because, like, Blizzard held the rights to a lot of different names, a lot of different big names.
Oh, yeah.
Just beyond even World of Warcraft and Call of Duty, which is a massive hit to Sony, by the way.
Yeah.
Losing Call of, like, because I'm assuming Call of Duty would be a console exclusive now, if it's owned by Microsoft. Maybe not for the next game or two.
I don't know how much that would benefit them. I mean, it would. Actually, that might benefit them a lot.
It would benefit. I would believe it would benefit them a lot, because it would, like, a lot of the people who play consoles for just Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Now,
but
they're buying the next generation of Xbox.
You also have to think about, like, how long has the newest Xbox been out for? Like, what, 3 years, 2 years?
I don't think it's coming, like, next week, but I do think it's coming, like, the next time, like, there's another Xbox in 5 or 6 years' time. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, they would, if they were to make it exclusive, I would imagine that they would have to, like, make a new Xbox that would completely change the game, because the one problem with that is, like, people already have Xboxes, and so if they're trying to get, like, the PS4, actually, I don't know, because if there's a lot of Xboxes available, like, PS5 has been really dumb Sorry, it's
Oh,
been smart.
They've had supply issues for months now.
Oh
haven't
yeah,
they?
it's because of the what, the chips.
Yeah, microchip shortage.
Mm,
I don't know how. Oh, we're in the wrong place. uh, yeah, I don't know how that's affected the, like, let's say, supply versus demand, because this is kind of why I wanted to talk about this with you, is because in terms of like, me and Atlantic have been Nintendo gamers our entire life.
Yeah.
We don't know a whole lot about, like, I played Xbox games, but I don't really have a lot that I'm super nostalgic for.
yeah.
Nor do I with PlayStation.
So with Xbox, like I just to give you an idea of what I've played. I played the Nintendo 64. I played the what was it? NES. What was the one with the square cartridges or the rectangle?
That would be, so the N64 had kind of
No, yeah, I had the
smaller
N64.
little babies, and then the one with the squares was, I'm assuming, the NES.
So I had the N64, the NES. I've had a GameCube. I had a PlayStation 2. I had a PlayStation 4. Didn't play it that much. I had Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One. I've had a lot of games. I even had Game Boys. I have the Switch. I played a lot, but I've been mostly a Xbox player. I used to play Call of Duty a lot, but now I just don't think it's worth my time. Moved on to PC. I don't even game that much that often anymore. But what was your question about Xbox?
Yeah, no, I was just saying, I don't know what because I know that there's been supply shortages with the PS5, but if there hasn't with the Xbox.
So, I don't know anything about Xbox. Like, I haven't bought any of the like newest Xboxes. Honestly, one of our friends, that I'm not gonna say his name. I think.
Describe?
He likes metal music.
Oh, I know who you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
but like the thing that's like taken the most attention is definitely the PS5, and I think that's because of the exclusives and like just this marketing strategy. I was described by a friend that like a lot of the time their marketing strategy is really weird. Like if I remember correctly, it was either the PS3 or the PS2 when they were coming out with it. Like they pushed it out with a on purpose like fault with the not hardware, the software, which then they said that hey, if you have your receipt and you go into the store and you show them, then they'll like update it for you. And the reason why they did that was to stop scammers, because scammers would like buy a lot of them in bulk,
stop
and then,
scalping?
yeah.
Okay, I see.
And then, like, a lot of other strategies they did was for scalping. This one right now is obviously for microchips. But, like, to get a PS5, you need to, like, you need to email them and try to get on a list where if you then are picked, you have the opportunity at a certain time frame to buy one PS5. PS5s is weird. I have a friend who bought it. He likes it. He likes a lot of games. I don't know if I'll ever buy a PS5 because there's no like games that I really care for. Like the only reason I bought a PS4 was literally to play Bloodborne, and then I played Journey on it. But like PS5, I mean they have like Miles Morales, they have Spider-Man. When was the next time they're going to do an Uncharted game?
I was under the impression, I have to teach this to dumb man. I was under the impression that, at least in terms of the main story with what's his name, Nathan Drake.
No idea.
I haven't played Uncharted. I was under the impression that they were saying that like the one they did, like Uncharted 5 was the last one with that character.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're doing like spin-offs.
I think they did an Uncharted game with like 2 girls.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think that happened, but I'm not really sure about the specifics on that.
Yeah, Uncharted. I've never played Uncharted. This is a weird series. Not to say that's bad. It's just like, whatever. using your your MS. I mean, sorry, without saying the full word. HMS.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did that. Also, Zigzagoon is probably the best for it because of his like passive.
Well, yeah, but
Because you can get like
between
items.
pickup and getting lots of stuff.
Yeah, HM.
You get between pickup and the fact that you can learn a lot of them. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best we've had in the series so far, to be honest.
Mm. I never knew that like Pokemon had like special abilities like that for the longest time. Whenever I played Pokemon, I was just like, oh, that Pokemon's cool. I'm gonna level him up.
Yeah, this is part of the thing is like, so when it comes to Pokemon, I've played like all of them. And this is actually a story in and of itself. I played all of the Pokemon games pretty much. The thing is I had everything. So I had the 3 red, blue, like Gen 1 and Gen 2, I had them on. They were re-released on the DS, or the 3DS actually. And so I had those there. And then I had all of Gen 3, all of Gen 4, all of Gen 5, all of Gen 6 and 7. And of course Gen 8, which I now still have, and I'm kind of tidying up the last loose ends I have to do before Legends Arceus comes out in a week, which is, we could talk about that later. I don't know how much you care though.
Oh, I don't know anything about it. I heard that the mechanics are that they said that it could be interesting, but the one problem I have with it, I saw like a screenshot of what the land looks like and a comparison for that and
I know the screenshot you're talking
Morrowind.
about because it was actually Oblivion.
What?
It was Oblivion.
Oblivion.
Yeah,
It was incredible how I don't know what it is with anime. A lot of anime games, at least that I've seen, except for Endwalker, sorry, Final Fantasy 15, like, or was it 14?
I don't know about that. I would like to finish up my story.
Oh, sorry, go
on
on.
the Pokemon games real quick. So just backtracking a moment. So I had all the Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Everything from like Ruby and Sapphire to Black and White 2 got stolen, as well as X and Ultra Moon. And I cry every day about that because that's literally like $1,500 right now. That was just gone.
Yeah. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. I'm sad though.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. I have to say, the game stylistically doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't look like a pretty game to play. That being said, the gameplay, to me at least, looks like really fun. And I don't know if I'm going to, like, I doubt I'm going to, I don't know what I'm actually going to do in terms of buying it. But,
Yeah.
like, I don't, as a guy who's played every Pokemon game before and who doesn't, like, listen, you can feel however you want about it. It doesn't look that terrible to me. Right? Like, I've played games with worse graphics before and enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
So, it's I don't know. I'm probably going to get it, but not, like, I don't want to come off as sucking the cock of Game Freak, too.
Yeah. I mean, like, does, I don't know. Is there code? I wonder if their coding is still, like, archaic. No idea. But, like, design-wise, I don't like all the 3D games that they've done, except for Pokemon XD. And I think another one I did not like. I think, like,
Pokemon XD and Coliseum, they were both built on the
Coliseum,
same
yeah.
engine,
Coliseum and also Stadium.
Stadium.
Yeah. Like, Stadium, to me, looks a lot better than some of the other Pokemon games. Like, honest to God. Like, for example, the, what was it, Pokemon... What was the one that came out with that you can make your Pokemon, like, really fucking huge?
Oh, Sword and Shield?
Yeah, in Sword and Shield, like, the areas were, like, barren wasteland-looking things, where it's, like, was, at least from what I've seen.
I don't know what version of XD you played. It looks good for the time, but the whole, like, XD and Coliseum, the whole gimmick of that region is that
No,
it's
no,
a barren
no, no,
wasteland.
no, no, not at Pokemon XD and Coliseum. I'm talking about the other one, the newest one that came
No,
out.
I get that.
But like stylistically, like it makes it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more atmospheric. The other ones are like, hey, yeah, I have a flat plane that like is nothing. Because in Pokemon XD, it wasn't like huge. It wasn't like a big area. Like they didn't have to deal with that, so they had to deal with like small areas. And when in the small areas, I feel they filled it up.
We've
with,
actually talked on previous episode, me and Cheeto, about this. And Pokemon, if you look at like how the series has progressed, I fucked it up, didn't I? How the series has progressed, the games have become like this nightmare of design.
Yeah.
Just by pure like
Looks, visuals,
well,
or
no, it's. So you have what, like 800 Pokemon now, right? I think that's
yeah, something like that.
890 sounds like the right number to me. That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
And if you if you want things to look good in 3D, let's say each Pokemon has 50 moves. If you wanted to give each of those Pokemon like a custom animation for those moves, it would be such an enormous project that there would never be another Pokemon game that got released, right?
Yeah, but like what
I fucked up.
for how I forget the word. For how colossal of a video game Pokemon is, like they should have, at least for the video game department, like some money to throw at it.
They do. They absolutely do. I'm not saying they're not lazy.
Yeah.
They're definitely lazy, with some respect to some of the stuff. But also, like, I do think a bit of the limiting factor to them is the Switch, right? The
Yeah.
Switch. So the Switch as a game system has less power than the Wii U.
Yeah, but okay, I know this is like
I'm going somewhere.
yeah, go sorry.
I'm not, don't try. Don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to. I'm trying to get again. I'm not trying to suck Game Freak's cock.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I think I'm just trying to outline reasons that I think this has happened.
Yeah.
And it's just like the file size. We did the math for like what the off stream for like what the file size on like that Pokemon game would be, and it came out to be something like stupidly massive.
Mhm.
It would be like, I forget the exact number, but it would be like a 3 terabyte game.
For what? Pokemon?
If you just had all of those if you had specific animations for each Pokemon, assuming you had like 50 moves,
yeah.
it would be, I think, on the order of like 3 to 5 terabytes, depending on how much each Pokemon had.
3 to 5 terabytes? That's a big number you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, 3D, you know well enough that like doing 3D animation is not like a process that doesn't take up a lot of storage.
Yeah. But like, I mean,
But they do cut corners. You could
Yeah.
see that. People like to laugh. There was, as tired as I am of seeing the fucking. Do you remember the picture of the tree in Sword and Shield? That was like, it was a tree, and everybody was like, "This is everything wrong with Pokemon right now."
no, why was it a tree Pokemon?
No, it wasn't a tree Pokemon. It was a tree. It was like an image of a tree. You could, if you have your phone, you could probably just look it up.
What? Just type in Sword and Shield tree.
Yeah.
Uh,
Get it back this way.
amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know this has to do with rendering, but like, to be honest, like it feels unfair, but at the same time, logically shouldn't be unfair at all. Like, Breath of the Wild.
If any game has the ability to do it, it should be Pokemon. They have like, I believe Pokemon is the biggest media franchise in the world by like revenue.
Media wise,
Yeah, in terms of just generated revenue, I think Pokemon is the largest.
Media wise, with Star Wars. What about Star Wars?
I think they beat out Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah, it's not by a lot, but they do beat them out.
Okay.
So, like, you know, like if anybody should have the solution, it's them.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it's more of like I know it's probably not the games that make the most money. It's probably like it's probably definitely their accessories and everything because it's so iconic or whatever. But merchandising. But
Can't say more about that joke than me.
but like from where did Pokemon originate from a game or the comic?
No, it originated from the video games, and then it was a huge hit originally.
Yeah.
So like when the series first dropped, it was a massive media success, like
Yeah.
pretty much all over. And so it was originally only supposed to be a one-off, right?
Yeah.
Because they didn't it's like most series that like you don't realize that
You don't
this thing is
expect
going to
it.
be like way bigger, end up being way bigger than it ended.
No, you never do.
Ew, that man's a fact store. But so it was just it hit this like massively successful type of,
Yeah.
and so as a result, they were like, okay, we're gonna make another one, and then that second one was supposed to be the last one, and of course it ended up turning into this huge media franchise. And I think like this was the thing. So I actually think so. People look more favorably on X and Y now that time has passed. I think like 5 years from now, people are gonna look like people are still gonna have the memory of like hating Sword and Shield or thinking they look like bad games or whatever. But I don't think people are gonna be like. I don't think they're gonna get as much shit as they do now because people. I mean, Black and White are like. Black 2 and White 2 are like some of the most celebrated games in the series.
Yeah.
When those games first came out, people said, damn, why the fuck haven't they gone 3D yet? This is shit. There were people who said that.
Well, yeah, yeah.
So like, the fuck me.
Well, yeah. So
What I'm trying to say is that the fan base has always just like hated.
wait, why did they not go 3D yet, bruh? Like Pokemon XD?
Well,
sorry,
Keep
Shadow.
in mind, that was like
Long time ago.
at that point it had been like nearly 10 years since those games had come out.
So they better go fucking 10 years back and play that fucking shit. Shit was awesome.
Yeah.
You could, what the fuck? You could put down cheesecake and get fucking Pokemon?
No, I'm not saying it was
Yeah.
a good game, but I'm
Yeah.
not saying that like like the GameCube catalog was already hard to access in 2011.
Yeah, they got
Like people, it was very hard to get into those GameCube games at that point. Also, I want to just take a moment and tell people how baller I've been because I've been holding a conversation and playing this game with one hand this entire time.
yo, fucking banger, bro. You're a fucking top dog, dude.
Dude, I have this like weird way of holding my controller where I can hit the D-pad and the like the like ABXY buttons with just my one hand.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've been seeing this, but this is how I've been playing the entire series.
Like when I on Xbox, when I used to play Xbox, like Call of Duty sometimes, I would like use this part of my thumb, like I would use the top of my thumb for the stick, and then like this like what is this point in your thumb called? It's not your knuckle. It's below the knuckle, the other joint.
The joint that like connects it to the
yeah, palm. I would use that to press like buttons or whatever. It fucking was going.
Ooh, that's weird.
Yeah, it was going gamer mode because I didn't play Claw. I wasn't the type of person to play Claw.
I knew somebody who played Claw is like this, right?
Yeah, it's where you have your 4 fingers on the top buttons.
Claw is I knew somebody who played Claw.
Mm-hmm.
But I never did myself.
Yeah.
I was still a respectable person. Nah. I will say I was the guy who used the alternate control schemes in every game. Like I played Bumper Jumper as my Halo controls.
Bumper Jumper?
So
What
your
was
jump
that?
button instead of being A was the right bumper.
Did that give you an advantage?
I don't know. I just liked it better.
Oh my god, amazing.
It was the weirdest, dumbest thing I've ever done. But yeah, I played Bumper Jumper for a really long time with Halo. I think the reason I did is the guy I first played the Halo games with when we were like 10. He did it, and he said, "Hey, you should play bump like he asked me like not to change his controls around when he handed me the controller or something like that, and then I was like okay, and I kind of learned the strats, I guess you will, if you will.
Yeah, it's been a while. I used to be like, since I played on Xbox so much, I obviously got good at using the controller, but it's been so long. And so like I would go. I don't remember. I think I went to what was the game?
Also, we're at like the narrative climax of the game.
Oh, we are. Oh, okay.
So this is right now. This is a big battle with Archie, who we've been chasing forever. And
Knowing you, this is gonna be like literally not even a fight.
Archie, I don't remember how hard the Archie battle was here. I played a practice like run through of this game before before I did the this play.
So you're saying he's not even memorable?
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna bulk up, increase my attack, and negate whatever you did with that weird.
See, like I don't know. I'm the kind of I love Pixar. I think Pixar can be done really well.
You're not in the minority. I think most people who are gamers do enjoy. I love Pixar.
Yeah.
Too. I would actually say like per that the most expressive that Pokemon ever was in the pixel art era.
Yeah.
Especially Black and White when they had they animated every single Pokemon with pixel art.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Those because that came out when I was like 12.
Think about it. A huge ass industry. Like their main thing is pixel art. Like they are still pumping out Pokemon Black. Like what was the first when they started doing 3D games? What was the first Pokemon Eevee and Pokemon?
Oh, the first set of 3D games was X and Y.
After X and Y, because X and Y was like 10 years ago. Oh, sorry, no. I'm sorry. You're right. I was thinking about XD.
No, X and Y. I have them. They're on the shelf over there.
Yeah.
Actually, no. X was part of the group that got stolen. I'm gonna overheat.
Damn.
I really hope there's knockouts. I really hope there's KOs. Fuck, it didn't. I think we're probably okay. I think so.
You're fine. You're fine. See?
I don't know why I didn't send in Lilac, because Lilac super affects this, but... Oh, he used the super potion. Oh, that's disgusting.
I think you have enough.
We did... I think it'll be one more hit.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like the... When was the last, game, DS game that they made?
The last DS games was Black and White 2.
So, like, Black and White 2, they were then like, alright, let's do 3D. And I'm like...
I think that they got forced. I don't think that they wanted to do 3D. I think that they got forced into it by Nintendo, like their... Nintendo.
Because of the
Switch? Not because of the Switch, because it was the 3DS at that point.
And
the 3DS was so much better. It was a so much more powerful system than the original DS that it was just like the fans were calling for it at that point.
Yeah.
And their parent company was calling for it at that point. So it makes it, like, to me at least, it makes a lot of sense that they would go down that road.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, I haven't played the newest. I haven't played Sword and Shield. But, like, you know how...
critical hit!
Amazing.
Amazing.
Fucking alive. Oh my god. Gardevoir, you fucking beast.
I wasn't even expecting me to do that, but okay, we're done.
Alright, so back on. Sword and Shield, like, it was, at least for me, like, it was my dream to, like, be able to see the Pokemon in the plains or whatever, but now that I see it, it doesn't feel nice. Sorry, I didn't play it, so I can't say how it feels, but, it doesn't look nice. It doesn't, look like it's fun to see it.
So I'm going to say something that'll probably get hate from me. I don't think Sword and Shield are bad games. They are games that could have been a lot better and could have been a lot more, but disappointed on that fact. But the reason I don't think they're bad games is because I enjoyed playing them.
I mean, yeah.
So like my metrics for what is a a well-orchestrated game versus a disappointing game. A disappointing game is a game that had a lot that it could do and doesn't live up to that potential.
Yeah.
But if I still have fun, then I still am like, damn, though.
Yeah.
Damn. So that's just like my 2 cents on it.
Yeah. I don't know. It was so tragic. Like the time that I stopped playing Pokemon was Black and White, not even Black and White 2. The reason why I stopped at Black and White was because when I had my DSi, I was on a plane coming back from a trip to Washington, D.C., and I was playing it, and I left it on the tray. Then when I woke up, the tray was up, and like I thought that because I was sitting, I was a rambunctious kid, so I was sitting near the like one of the teachers or something, and I thought that I put it in my bag because I'm a kid. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. And so get back home, and I can't find my fucking DS, and I'm freaking out. I just got the Pokemon that like is a dragon that flies that has the 3. Like I got him to 3 heads instead of 2. I evolved him. Yes, I evolved him, and I was pissed. I was fucking pissed. I was so pissed. I wrote sticky notes on my wall saying, "You fucking idiot." I was so mad. I spent so long, and you know what? That's not even the most tragic part. Losing that game's not even the most tragic part. You don't want to know what is? Losing a DSi because it had fucking flip notes.
Oh, I forgot about the flip notes.
Fucking goddamn
Dude,
it!
that's some crazy flip notes.
Yo, they have the Switch. Why the fuck don't they put flip notes on the Switch?
I don't know. Nintendo's a terrible company because they don't have flip notes.
Yeah. Also,
like everything they tried to do with Breath of the Wild, shit. Mario Odyssey, shit.
Yeah.
In retrospect, all of it's terrible because flip note isn't on the Switch.
also, like, can you even? Because the Switch is touchscreen, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I used my Switch, and I can't believe I'm asking this.
It's got touchscreen.
Okay, so like, why do they not? I don't think Nintendo sells their own on the DSi, what was it called? Like the pen?
Stylus.
Like, why don't they have their own goddamn stylus? Do they have a stylus? I don't think so.
I've had 4 DSs ever.
Yeah.
All 4 of them, I lost the stylus within a week.
Yo, same. Oh,
Same.
no, okay, not in a week. Jesus Christ.
I mean, like, some of them were same day that shit was gone.
Oh my god, can we, like, give it to Nintendo at least for, like, making the most fucking protected screens I've ever seen in my goddamn life? Like, you would slam that shit into the screen as like, with kid strength. But, like, with the power of Zeus, and it would still be fine.
That's because they had, I forget what it's called, but they had, like, a guard, a cover.
Okay.
That was in between you and a touchscreen, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so the reason you would want to use this, I think this is probably the reason, is I think the stylus, obviously your fingers could go through that.
Yeah.
Because people use their fingers, but I believe that actually the DS stylus worked better than your, like, hands would. Because you would go through that, like I forget what it's called. It starts with a D, and I remember I can, like, look it up and maybe throw it in the comment section or the description for the VOD. But there's
So it's a material that's
it's like some material that goes on the touch screen that reduces the impact, basically.
Really actually amazing.
So, but the thing is, they changed the material they use for
Yeah.
the DSi, and I remember that a lot of the DSi screens, including mine, I still have it, it's over there, got scratched up.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it's like, that was kind of a hard thing to do, and the reason they all got scratched up is not because people were like, and I know this because 12-year-old me did this stupidly, because, you know, I'm 12. The reason they got scratched up is people started using pencils as replacements for the stylus.
Oh, what the fuck? You used a fucking pencil?
Listen, I wasn't a smart kid.
Okay, to be honest, I remember at one point using, like, a pen, not the, like, point part, but, like, when it was, like, retracted.
Yeah,
Like, I would use a pen because it was like, where the fuck is my stylus? I don't know where. Alright, it just uses goddamn pen. Which I'm actually impressed that the pen worked. I'm impressed that the pen works. Because you would think I would like use some material that would like find it, but rather it's just pressure.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and rappel up here. But we can keep talking. I don't mean for me to stop you.
What was it? But okay, yeah. So the Switch doesn't have a stylus, but okay, I like Splatoon. Splatoon is probably like it's not my favorite game on the Switch for obvious reasons.
Splatoon's easy
But
mode. Splatoon's baby mode. I literally played Splatoon for the Wii U when that came out, and I think there was a ranked mode.
oh my
I
god,
rose to the height of that ranked mode way too fast.
fuck you. No, I didn't play Splatoon 1. I didn't have I didn't have that fucking Wii U shit.
Splatoon 1 because it was a Wii U.
Yeah.
No offense to the Wii U. My Wii U sitting right there. It is one of my favorite consoles that I have no games for.
Amazing.
The problem with the Wii U is not at this point is not necessarily because the problem when it started was the price point. The problem with it now is that it's like because nobody ever bought it, nobody ever developed for it, and there's such a paucity of games that are good for the Wii U.
Yeah.
Like I think I can count the number of games for the Wii U I still have on one hand. I have Wind Waker HD. I have Xenoblade X. I have, of course, as I just mentioned, Splatoon, which is downloaded on there. I have Pokemon Explorers of Sky for the Virtual Console. And I have Breath of the Wild for the Wii U.
Oh my god, Breath of the Wild. Dude, what the
Dude,
fuck?
I don't know.
Did Breath of the Wild come out first for the Wii U or for?
Well, it came out at the same time for both of them, but it was originally just supposed to be a Wii U game.
You
and they were
knew
like,
you were buying the Switch. Why would you buy Breath of the Wild on the Wii U?
I bought the Switch. I didn't buy the Switch until like way later. Actually, I was on the Switch train like pretty late just because I still had the Wii U. And there weren't any games like I wanted to play Mario Odyssey, but not enough that like I would buy a Switch for it.
Yeah.
Story mode.
Ooh, story mode. This place is pretty bleak.
Dude.
I got a bowl
Look at
cut.
that titty house up there.
Yo, fucking titty house. Why do they have different windows? Holy shit, it's a key. It unlocks your heart. And some fucking rocks. But where was I going? Oh yeah, Splatoon 2, like, while it's not my favorite game, it's a game I fucking love. And like the style for Splatoon 2 is probably like one of my favorite out of like the Nintendo's out of the Switch series. Like, cause it just has a lot of fun. But on my main point, in fucking Splatoon, like you could in the like lobby area where you then go and buy stuff, you could fucking see other like players' characters, and then when you go close to them, it shows a fucking picture, and some of the pictures look super cool, and it's like, how the fuck did you do that? There's no way you did that with your finger. They have to have a stylus. Because you could use the controller, like the thumbsticks, but that, you know how impossibly hard that would be? That would be crazy difficult. Like, I'm seeing, like, the Mona Lisa sometimes. It's ridiculous.
I need to look up a map for this area because I do not remember off the top of my head.
You didn't hear the first bit, what you said?
Cave of Origin is kind of a hard area to navigate.
But yeah, fucking... I don't know why they don't have a stylus for the...
I think there is.
Switch.
Is there not an official stylus that you can buy? It
I
doesn't
mean,
come with it.
it was a long time ago that I looked for it, but so they might have one now. My one problem with the Switch is obviously the controls that it came with. One of my thumbsticks is not like is drifting. I really hate it.
The Switch did have a problem with Joy-Con drift.
Yeah.
I play with this controller now, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't actually feel the effects of Joy-Con.
Oh yeah, whenever I play now, I play with the controller. Like,
if I'm being honest, I don't like the Joy-Con that much to begin with.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like Switch is like one of those things that you can play with in your hand, and I feel like as a kid, it makes sense. It's like really fun. It's like playing it on GS. But as like an adult, you have a fucking screen, dude. You have like a TV. Just hook that bitch up.
Yeah, I will say I will just sometimes set it. I have like a battery backup for like when I travel. It's like a heavier duty kickstand and it's a battery backup that goes with it. And that thing's really nice actually because it just lets me. Oh, I'm checking the map. Checking the map.
You fucking cheater! Don't check the map.
I'm checking the map.
You're fucking cheating.
I am cheating. Cheating is what I am. I am a cheater. That's the reason I was checking that because I want to make sure I got that HM.
Oh wow! Alright, you fucking cheater.
Shit's hidden.
You said you played this. You said you played this. You did a fucking rerun of this before playing it on stream.
I did.
Yeah. And you don't. So after playing it once, you don't remember everything about it.
So I'm going to try and do this in one try, but this fight can be really difficult to do in one try.
Yo, catch him with a Pokeball. Dare ya. Also, what kind of Pokeballs you got? You want to save so you can catch him, or wait? Can you catch him here?
Did I not save just now? Yeah, this is where you fight.
Oh, you just saved. Save, bro. So wait, yeah, we're playing Sapphire, right?
Yeah, this is Sapphire.
Yo, fucking Kyogre's so. This is Kyogre. Sorry,
Kyogre's
Groudon.
Still in the no, Kyogre's here. Kyogre's still in the goddamn meta. In Sword and Shield, Kyogre is a meta relevant Pokemon.
Wow, dude, Groudon out of Kyogre and Groudon. I think Groudon's my favorite. But like, dude, so this is like talking about Pokemon again. Fucking the old designs, at least for legendaries, in my opinion, are fucking badass. Like,
oh, don't Oko.
The
Oko.
Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, like those three.
Oh, I got paralyzed, you fucker.
Fuck yeah! So the fucking those three are super epic. Moltres, Zapdos.
Oh shit.
What was the Articuno?
Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno.
Yeah, I think out of those three, Moltres is like the weakest in terms of like design because it's like you have Articuno, which like fully encompasses like ice. You have Zapdos, who like obviously looks like electricity. Our Moltres just look like a chicken on fire.
Yeah. Well, you got a problem with chickens on fire?
No, it's not. It's like his design. It's like he's yellow and then like just has flames on him, and that's it.
Oh my god! For a super effective move, that did nothing.
I think that also just because it got in my head, like what was it? Mewtwo and Mew. Like the concept of Mewtwo is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's the point. Congratulations, you got the idea.
No, well, yes, well, as a kid, I didn't understand it. I thought, wow, there's Mew, and then there's Mewtwo. What the fuck? Where did Mewtwo come from? And then I watched the movie. I was like, okay, cool. And now that I'm actually thinking about it, wow, they biologically engineered a fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, they did that with Porygon.
Also, what is Mew? Like, where does Mew come from?
Mew?
Yeah.
That's a heated subject in the fandom. That's like a. I can't believe I just called it the fandom. Ugh. That's just a heated subject. Like people debate that still. Mew, like a lot of the legendaries are like very much like, where did this thing come from?
Okay, alright. You gotta give it up for my fucking, like, my dope ass boys, the Reggie Ice, Reggie Rock, and Reggie Steel.
Dude, they're in these games.
Yo, they are fucking. The concept of them is really fucking funny, and like the design of them on like a designed aspect, really fucking dumb in the sense of like how simplistic it is, but in my opinion, it's fucking cool as well.
The execution is alright.
Reggie Ice literally is just a cylinder with ice go on the top of it, and then it has like some fucking just crystal-like arms just going out.
Paralyzed?
Yeah, he looks like a little child, like just going fucking crazy. Have you seen that video where it's like
What the fuck are you talking about?
Here, I'll show you.
No, I know what you're talking about, but like that
Yeah,
went so many.
He's
different
like the
directions.
stupidest motherfucker. He's like your special needs kid.
You know, the only reason you can get away with saying that is because
I know. I thought about it. I was about to say we support and so on and so forth, but like I feel like that's also bad to say.
Listen.
All right.
You've dug yourself in this hole. You get yourself out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna donate. All right. So, please help me.
So this fight with this Pokemon here is.
You have 38 Ultra Balls.
Yeah.
Why do you have one of each other ball though?
Have you not?
All right, you
seen,
caught him.
Have you not seen my testicles?
All right, watch on the second ball you throw, you catch him.
Dude, the second ball was a while ago.
No, second ball from now.
Second ball from now. So
Yeah,
I
dude.
got 2 more until I catch him.
Yeah. On the second one, you catch him. So, like, this one you throw, you're not going to catch him. I don't know why you're throwing it then.
Well, I have to throw
I
the first
know.
one to get to the second.
See, look, you're not. Now you're going to catch him. Watch.
Oh, that's no good.
That's fine. It's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine. What does that big O mean? I don't know. You got a lot of big O's there.
Dude, this next one has 69 HP. Nice.
Yo.
We had a moment in like episode 3 where we hit 69 money.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I'll do this.
You got this. Watch. You catch him. Okay, never mind.
You're wrong.
What?
It was paralyzed. It can't do shit to me right now.
How long has it been paralyzed for?
I don't know. That was the first time we hit that. Yet again, I was hoping to do this in one try. I
Yeah.
doubt we will.
Okay, now it actually just doesn't like you. Like, for the past 3 Pokeballs, it's just like, alright, I don't want to be here.
Alright, I'm about to head out. I'm going to do a baller move.
Come on, you got this. You got
With
this.
him. Before we soft reset and try it again.
Yo, let's get a shiny Kyogre. Do you know how many real life juice I would have to take? It takes like a huge amount.
Yeah, I've gotten shiny Pokemon before.
Yeah, you got these? No.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a thing.
Yo, he lives? No. Level 6 gets shot by Ice Beam. As he does something, I'm gonna be eating some chicken nuggets. Your stream supports ASMR, right? Oh. He said yes, they support ASMR. By the way, I know it's been like literally 45 minutes, but who is that in our who was in our chat?
No idea.
He said hi, and he put a sticker or something.
Oh no.
Oh, did the stream end? What just happened? Are we still? Oh no! Wait, 2 games. Uh-oh. Can they? Are we still on air? Oh my god! Yeah, just keep opening up new games. Just. Yo! All right, guys. It's 6:30, right? Like we got this. They can't hear you.
Yo. Okay, so we're back here. We're about to fight Kyogre.
Yeah, we're
Let's
here
go.
on our 1,000th try trying to get Kyogre shiny.
Yeah.
Yo, watch him be shiny. We got this.
I may have just done that stupidly because I think there might be a way to soft reset the GBA.
How long has it been since you soft locked? Yo, shiny? No. fuck.
If it was a shiny, I'd totally Master Ball it. But I want to save the Master Ball.
For Rayquaza?
No, for Latias, which is the roaming legendary.
Oh.
Oh, he Ice Beam turn 1. I didn't even use Dragon Breath. That's going to KO.
We win these?
We win.
Are all your Pokemon girls?
It just sort of happened that we have one dude.
It just.
Dunban is a dude, bro.
Who is?
Dunban.
Who is Dunban?
Are you for fucking serious?
Yo, we win these,
dude.
The harder the challenge, the more we win.
Hold on, I want to check something.
He's just checking his phone.
Okay, so I cannot soft reset it that way.
Okay.
I guess I'll full restore here. Damn, that shit kind of sucks.
Wait, why didn't you just, if you want to paralyze him, why don't you just like revive your other guy?
What the hell? I got frozen and then critical hit back to back.
Yo!
This fucking blow.
Oh shit,
dude! What
oh my god, you're throwing him? You're throwing him out as a sacrifice?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god.
God.
Listen. He is super desperate right now.
Dude, I got critical hit and frozen back to back. What the hell?
Yo,
else am I
super
supposed to do?
desperate we be.
Stop it.
Why does Tentacle even have an item on him?
He doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't? Yo, nice. Wait, you have 3 guys.
I know.
I don't know why. Whenever, like, in gender, like the thing that says the gender symbol, like, I don't know why, but I always thought it was like flipped. I thought that like the one with the arrow going up.
What the hell is this?
I thought the one going up was like girl, and the one going down was guy. And it wasn't like Pokemon. Sorry, that one doesn't even have an arrow. But like when I was playing Pokemon, like I would always like have to remember, like, and the only way I would remember is like, oh, that's pink, that's blue. All right, so this is a guy, this is a girl. I don't know where I was going with this.
I don't know where you were going with it either. To be honest.
Yeah. Just happens like that.
Dude, this fucking Kyogre is being a piece of shit. There's another KO.
I like how some of like the damage, like animations for this game is just, hey, yeah, I'm just gonna go backwards. Let's just move the sprite backwards. It works.
Dude, this is making me upsetty.
Spaghetti.
You don't understand. I'm so joshed by what just happened by getting frozen critical hit.
You're getting destroyed. You're getting rammed. You're getting fucking RKO'd.
Wow, that was a really
Dude, we
super
win
effective
these.
track.
Yo, we win these. This is fucking. Yo, Pokeball? Ultra Ball? Dive Ball? Dive Ball? Yo, why didn't you use Dive Ball? Yo, use Dive Ball.
We haven't dived. We're just like.
Can you still use a Dive Ball?
I don't think it does good. I can try it.
You might as well, bro.
We're not.
Yo, dive. It's something to do with the ocean. You got this.
I swear to God, it's gonna work.
Dive ball? What is repeat ball?
Repeat is if you've caught it before, it's more effective. You lied to me, you fuck.
Yo, listen, if you had enough dive balls, maybe we would catch this. I remember as a little kid when I was like, as a young lad, I don't remember what the Pokemon game it was, and I don't remember what Pokemon it was. But I remember like sitting there for ages because I only had a certain amount of Pokeballs, and I forgot to go into a legendary fight without that many, and so I just And so I just kept like soft locking it, not soft locking it. I just kept, just restarting the game because of it. Also, we're playing Satari. Yo, we're playing Satari. I'm down. Yo, he reset it.
Sorry, it's just
He did it proper.
yeah. I figured it out now. Okay, we're clean. We're good.
Shiny Kyogre. Oh, we got this.
Yet again, if it's shiny, I will absolutely master ball this.
No, we have to try Ultra Balls and then we Master Ball it. We gotta mid max.
They call me Master Baller because I've got my Master Ball.
We mid max here.
Okay. Dude, Kyogre's making it rain.
Oh my god.
He's tossing out them fitties.
Calm mind.
I cannot.
He's a literal legendary. What does he need calm mind for?
It makes me more powerful. Damn it. I need you.
Paralyze.
To paralyze.
What is he calming?
Fuego.
What is he calming mind for? What is the point?
Dude, what? Do you want a chaotic mind that never works? Let him.
Yo, paralyze!
We win these.
We fucking do win these.
Okay, now that I've sorted out the actual situation of taking this guy on.
Fly. That's a crazy attack.
It is. It's a good one too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he still gets to attack you next turn, right?
He does, but he doesn't get to attack me this turn. Not with that critical hit, though, boy.
Oh, Ice Beam.
Don't worry about it. Fuego, you did your job, and you did it damn good.
That bird's cooked. This is the first time.
It was Ice Beam.
Shh, quiet. I don't care. You can go so far cold that like it starts like burning you, right? Like you can get dry ice and it just burns you, right?
I didn't press the button there. I don't know what happened.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Oh, you got him at yellow, yeah. Ooh.
Let's just start chucking balls. I think we're sufficient. It's sufficient now to be chucking balls.
Yo, use a repeat ball.
I'll listen. I'll use whatever Pokeball you want.
Wait, let me see the list of Pokeballs.
Everything but the Master Ball.
All right. So can you use the ball that's like spelled Master?
No.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to check.
That's the Master Ball.
Oh, like his? Oh, sorry.
I don't know if you've ever spelled before.
No. All right. What Pokeballs you got? Ultra. Yo, Nest Ball. Nest Ball.
Kyogre caught in a Nest Ball.
Please. Yo. Oh. What's a Nest Ball used for? Is it for like bug Pokemon?
It's for Pokemon of a sufficiently lower level. Here, let me do a Pokeball.
Yo, Pokeball! This would be epic sauce.
It will be epic.
Oh.
You know, in 3 games, it's happened to me that I've just chucked the Pokeball at like a Heatran or a Legendary or whatever.
Yeah.
And it just worked.
Yo,
like
turn one.
Like it was 2 of them were Heatran. Because I specifically remember like being like, haha, how funny would it be if I just threw it?
Oh.
No, why do you do that?
You know,
how funny would it be if I threw a Pokeball at this guy and it worked? And then I did it and it didn't. I was like, haha. And then the next time I did it, I was like, man, haha, how funny would it be if I did it and it worked again? And then it did.
God, you know how you like when you get really close, you like clench, and you're like that. You clench and you're like, oh, I don't know why, but like for these past 2 Pokeballs, I haven't been clenching. I've been like, yeah, it happens.
Still kills me.
Damn.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna win these eventually.
I don't know, how many shiny? I think I've ever seen only 2 shinies in my playthroughs of all the Pokemon. What?
And one of them was the red Gyarados?
No. One was like a shiny Steelix, and it like I didn't have anything to catch it with. and I just ran away. Or didn't run away. Like I had to kill her or some shit. I don't remember the other one. I genuinely don't.
So I have 5 total shinies that I've got that are legit.
In total. Amazing.
Yeah, so I have a shiny Swablu currently. I have also an Emolga. I have
Among Us?
I have a Blissey, which I evolved from a Chansey that I caught.
Okay.
I have an Absol, and recently, my most recent one is a shiny Lunala that I caught in Sword and Shield. Shinies aren't going to mean much anymore because, man, they made it easy mode to get them in Sword and Shield. Like, Dynamax Adventures, 1 in 100 odds if you got the shiny charm.
The idea of, like, chance, like, because you don't need a shiny Pokemon. Like, it doesn't give you extra stuff, does it?
Oh, no. It's actually, so the way you get a shiny Pokemon is you spend a lot of money on loot boxes. And,
okay.
I'm kidding. Game Freak's trash, but they're not that trash.
Man, it's been a while since I played Pokemon. Loot boxes? That was a new game.
Yeah, did you not hear about the loot box raid mechanics in Pokemon?
Paralyzed? Yo, dive ball?
I was actually going to do the timer ball.
Yo, timer ball? Why timer ball? What's timer do?
The longer the battle runs, the more powerful it is.
Alright, well.
I guess it wasn't powerful enough.
No. He lives? No. But like
Oh my god.
I don't I don't think shiny Pokemon should be any more powerful. I think they should be like a really high chance, just so you can be like baller as hell. Like, just like to say that I have a shiny, because it's like it's really hard to get them. If you make the chance a lot easier, then it's not as impressive.
Well,
anymore.
So the chances on Dynamax Adventure are 1 in 100, but each one takes like fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So I guess it balances out in some sense because you could do like a lot of encounters.
Yeah. All right. Well, I pulled out barbecue. I guess I'm using barbecue.
Oh man, we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Are you ready to go?
Home? Yes.
We have about an hour left.
Oh, dude, I'm down. I'm ready, bro. I'm chilling.
So consistently for the last several streams we have done,
yeah.
At some point during the stream, my jaw will pop, and Jesus Christ, Fuego, at least you're pulling weight.
Your jaw will pop.
My jaw has like
Pop and lock.
No, not pop and lock, just pop.
Why?
I don't know, but it hasn't happened yet, and I'm waiting for it to.
You're anticipating it.
It's always been really painful, and it's been rough to do the rest of the stream afterwards.
You're edging.
Damn it. Also, another thing about my controller, if you look at it, I've worn the A button off.
What game was that on?
Probably maybe one of the racing sims I've played.
I don't know what controller that is, but like to do it so much that you get it, like either that button's A button, like the paint for it, was not good at all, or you literally played so much of it that just because even on my Xbox controller, like I haven't rubbed off anything. But I think that's because like it's like a glass covering around it while like the actual paint's inside.
I don't know. I am the type of person who will use things like a lot.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing about a lot of my DSs. A lot of them don't work anymore just because they got worn down. Like stuff on them got worn down for me. You know, I mean, like Pokemon Diamond. I put maybe I can't even begin to tell you how many hours I put on Pokemon Diamond. And Diamond and Pearl. Like I think I maxed out the save file on all 5 Gen 4 games. Right? So it was like in terms of like time investment, like into that DS, I've put a lot of time. It's like how much do you use your computer, even if you're not using it for like eventually things are gonna get worn down.
Yeah, like right now, I don't know how, but the connector, not the HDMI, the DVI. No, what is it? Like the one that you use for the gaming cord, the cord they use for gamers. I can't believe I can't remember it, but like that is
for the
my monitor.
monitor. Oh, the
DVI DisplayPort.
DisplayPort is what I know of.
It like for some reason it doesn't work unless I keep it like at a certain place, and so
You have that shit taped.
I don't have it taped, but like somehow where like I sometimes put my feet up against the wall and I like lean back and I touched it a little bit and it's like it like flickered and I'm like holy shit, don't do that, please.
My DPI monitors do the same thing.
But
Damn it!
It's definitely the cord.
Yeah, I think it's actually probably the pins for mine.
Yeah.
Some of the pins and mine are a little bit. Oh, some nice cracks.
Ooh,
That was
some fine crackage.
yeah.
So real quick, are you ever gonna put in the other two shelves?
No. For viewers, I have on my back wall, right behind where I am sitting, a place where I was planning to mount 3 total shelves. One is up, the other 2 are not sitting up, and I don't intend to ever put the other 2 up because of how much hell it took me to put the first one up. Don't put up shelves.
I can't believe it was that hard.
It was so unbelievably unnaturally difficult because I had to get like drywall things and my drill to get the drywall things in, like for whatever reason, snapped a drill bit.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a drill, and I was like, damn.
Shit sucks, bro.
Shit sucks, bro.
Yo, you got this? This is the one, bro.
This is the one.
I don't know. I'm just saying shit at this point.
It
Exactly.
wasn't the one.
No, it wasn't.
This is my problem. Like, I get that it's supposed to be a legendary and it's supposed to take time to catch. God, you could have made the capture rate 10 instead of 3.
Wait, what? It's
So
3%?
there's this equation thing. Capture rate goes from 3 really to 255.
Yeah.
And the capture rate for all the legendary Pokemon is 3, right? Which means they're basically really low odds.
Yeah.
Right? They could have made it a little bit better than that. Like, and it still would have been a challenge.
I imagine it like an MMO where it's like, the harder it is to get, the much more you could gloat in people's face and be like, I have this fucking Pokemon. It took me a long time, but I got it with a fucking Pokeball.
I have been. Listen, it's not hard to get legendaries in the current games.
No.
So I mean, if you have something that's like from original Sapphire, that's kind of baller. But if you have,
yeah.
Damn, stop shaking twice. Just capture the fucker.
Honestly, all the Pokemon games, I don't remember a single like storyline.
Yeah, they're not memorable.
The best thing I remember, like the one character, there's multiple characters, but like the one character I remember the most is in Pokemon XD, which is the guy with the afro.
Oh, Mirror B.
Exactly.
You can't tell Cheeto about that guy. You can't tell Atlantic about that guy.
Don't then say Atlantic.
No, it's already known.
Okay.
We've used a lot of. I'm not calling him by his proper name, but we've used a lot of his nicknames on stream.
Okay.
We've called him Cheeto, Chester, all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
I just said that for clarification.
Yeah.
He has no mother. Like people. I've been called Andrew on stream too.
Yeah.
But like, I don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem is you like calling me by my first, middle, and last name, and then like, here's your social security number.
If I knew your social security number, bro.
If you knew my social security number, you'd be.
Remember. So what is the thing about saying other people's names? So like friends that we know, like what's?
I tend to not reference people that we know. I tend to just call them like a friend of ours.
Okay, so a friend of ours hangs out with Kevin a lot. He was friends with Dylan. It's the one who likes computers.
He doesn't do names.
What?
You just said 2 names.
Bro. Fuck
In fairness,
me.
I know like 5 Kevins and 3 Dylans, so I don't know how much that really matters.
Whatever. Dude, it's names that people use a lot. It's not like they're gonna know what Kevin or Dylan it is. But the one person that hangs out with them a lot, like the darker skin tone.
Yes, I know who you're talking
Yeah. Which is really funny that you use 2 names to just get one guy. It's give and take.
Oh shit.
The
Attempt number 4.
what was it going on about him? Whatever. I'm just gonna skip that. I don't remember.
I'm not gonna say names, but anyway, here's these 2 people.
Shut up. I tried, but apparently not hard enough.
I tried my best, but it didn't succeed.
That was your best. You fucking
no,
loser.
I can't say any more lines to that song than that.
Yeah.
Potential copyright.
Which is crazy. Like in Twitch, on Twitch, if I remember correctly, for the longest time, people would just play music that they really like, but now they can't at all. Like, I remember I was the one Twitch streamer I really like is Asmund Gold. I only watch his VODs, but he would play music a lot on his streams. And it's like...
Dude, he'd play, Rush tunes, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Like Red Barchetta and stuff?
He would play, everything. Except for country and metal. But, yeah, it's super sad. But it does make for better content for, people that uploads his VODs because...
Oh, my God. Look, what the hell?
Because people would have to, edit the videos and be and there would be weird-ass noises and backgrounds. But
the Kyogre chose violence this time. I don't know what the hell is happening.
yo, he chose.
Dude, it chose violence. It's just going for me this time. I don't even think I'm gonna get to throw a Pokeball this time. He's just whopped.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Dude, you got this.
No, I don't. I'm about to go down.
You're good.
You're clean. You got this.
Hey, listen, I didn't mean for that Pokemon. He's dead. Him though. He's probably also gonna die. But the next Pokemon will probably also die. But the last Pokemon will succeed.
Dude, he's got 69 HP.
Yo!
He's gonna do it. Okay, we're down in yellow health.
You will actually probably... Alright. Ultra Ball?
So we're on Ultra Ball number, I think, across all of them, number 30 at this point.
I don't know.
Which is a really unfortunate.
Why?
Because 90% of the time you'd have this caught in 20 max. So
well, it's been in separate runs.
That's just not how probability works.
Well, by my calculations, I don't care. Okay, maybe.
This has been rough. This has been, I think, the longest I had it 4 Pokeballs into the practice run. This has been ridiculous.
I don't know. I remember that in one of my Pokemon runs, it took me a lot of retries to get a legendary. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was one of the platinum Pokemons.
Giratina?
Yeah, probably Giratina. But I don't know. The weird thing is Palkia and Giratina both look pretty dope.
That's because they are pretty dope.
I know, but it's for example, in Black and White, they're pretty dope. But it's not really a challenge for me which one to pick. I would pick the the black Pokemon.
Trying to say something, buddy?
Yeah, dude. You want me to say something?
No, I also think black people are cool.
Yeah. What about the white?
I don't know.
So, okay. But Pokemon White, the one that had the black Pokemon, I don't remember what his name was.
Zekrom.
Zekrom?
Zekrom, yeah. It was Zekrom and Reshiram.
Yo, that sounds like they're reaching for straws or something.
They kind of, dude. That you're talking about the generation where they made a ice cream Pokemon.
Oh my God, yeah, those.
They definitely were reaching for straws.
God,
They've been reaching for straws for years.
Yeah, it's tragic, but like, well, okay, but all of their Pokemon is based off of like animals that live here. There's a lot of animals in the world. Like the fact that they aren't using all, like they only have what 800 Pokemon, like in existence. That is highly less than all of the animals in the world.
Do you remember what I said when I said at some point in the stream my jaw is gonna pop?
Oh,
And it's gonna be painful. There we go.
what the fuck? Why is this a problem now?
I think it's something about like having to speak for long periods of time, because I don't ever talk in like normal life like I like with the amount that I would on stream.
yeah.
Like, because you're talking, not
Keep
constantly,
entertaining.
but you're entertaining for like 2-ish hours.
Yeah. Honestly, on this stream, this is the longest I've ever talked, like continuously.
Yeah,
I'm actually impressed. I'm surprised, like how many like stupid ass topics I can come up with.
it takes a slight amount of practice, but you kind of get it's. Yet again, we've fucked it up a time or two. I remember one of our streams it was just like me and Shido there, and it was near the end, and me and Shido were just talking about like weird evolutions, and I couldn't think of anything to say on any of them, so I was just like, yeah, that's a classic.
Well, I feel like it wasn't me in the beginning. Like I was literally talking about like, what if we have an item show off where it's ghetto, like ghetto car shows, but and you were like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Can I get out of here?
No, I wasn't. That's not what I was.
But like, I didn't really. There's no substance to that. There was no question. It was just like, what if? And it's like, yeah. What the fuck if? All right.
That's more where I was getting.
I don't know what the fuck you want from me. Oh, controller.
This controller is now presenting problems when we plug it in, which makes me thankful that we're not going to have to use it for another playthrough after this one.
But yeah. Oh, one other thing, like, so I've been resetting. On Halo Infinite. Not to brag, but I beat like Lasso Run, and I'm on my second Lasso Run. Honestly, I am 100% convinced that the only reason why I would do a second Lasso Run for that game is because of the grapple hook. Like that is the biggest saving grace for Halo Infinite.
It's a mediocre game that's just made better by that one single
Yeah,
mechanic.
it's like the physics behind it, while aren't amazing, they feel good. They feel nice. It feels like a fun. And Lasso makes it a lot more fun because I just have infinite, like it's infinite. No, why did I think respawn?
Regeneration.
Regeneration. Yeah, it's really fun. But what I mean by saving grace is that like the rest of the game isn't that great. It's like
It's the rest of like even the multiplayer is just like mediocre at best, but with the grapple hook. It's that was the thing that kept me about Halo 5. Like I hated the thruster pack in Halo 5, and I also hated Halo 5. But damn, were the two things fun to use in unison?
Yeah.
Like the thruster pack was like kind of like this weirdly. It was weirdly way more interesting and fun than it should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it pulled a lot of the like competitiveness out of Halo, but it's still like it was cool. It was an interesting. It was like a novelty that you can come back to every now and then.
Why are we both like jostling our mics for no reason?
Because we're getting tired of trying to get this Kyogre on a Pokeball. I'm considering just dumping that Master Ball on it to get done with this already.
No, we got this. Dive ball.
I'm so
Dive ball. Do it. You win. I guarantee you. 100%. 100%.
right now. 100%.
Yes. 100%.
I'm gonna sue you if you're wrong about this.
Yo, what? Yo! At least you got one. instead of the none it got last time. But yeah, Halo Infinite is like
We're definitely 10 turns at this point.
what?
10 turns is when a timer ball becomes most efficient. Oh my god. Jeez.
Yeah, when it's most efficient. A dive ball did better than a fucking timer ball. But the Halo Infinite is like the open world doesn't add anything to it. It actually hinders it from a lot. The story isn't that great. Like it's literally a story.
Here's my thing about open world.
Yeah.
Open world can be done right.
Yeah, Breath of the
Wild. That does not mean that every game should be open world.
No, it
That's
shouldn't.
open world is a mechanism through which you tell stories.
And
it's not a mechanism to tell your story for you.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do open world, do something like Journey. Like that's not even an open world. It's like it's actually not open world. It's level. It's like every section is a level, but like it feels like an open world because you're going continuously to one place and you don't like teleport to a different planet or anything.
I haven't finished the Halo Infinite story yet, and I don't actually really intend to go back to it. It was so boring.
Yeah, it's a story of like things that happened like before you were there. There was an in between Halo 5 and then to Infinite. And, like, we don't know what happened in between. But, like, then they're also, to me, I don't like the fact that they're trying to, like, make Master Chief emotional and that they have this stupid side character. And I don't like him at all. He, like, adds nothing. He literally bitches the entire time. He bitches throughout the entire story. How can I be interested in him? Like he's not a character where it's like he's trying to make the best of it. Yeah, he lost people, but everyone lost people. Like stop being a fucking bitch about it and stop getting off your fucking high horse and get shit done. Master Chief is literally trying to do everything by himself, and you're being a fucking bitch. I'm sorry.
I haven't played through the entire game. I got to the bit where he's like, yeah, I spoiler alert for Halo Infinite, not that anybody who's not watching cares. There's a bit where he's like, hold on. This is going to be the one.
You got it.
This is going to be the one.
Oh!
Let's go!
Oh, fuck!
I can't believe I caught that. I felt a little bit of tingle.
Yo, he only weighs 776. I think you get to throw him out. Does he weigh more than Waylord?
Oh, also, this is the last team member.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I have 5 of my team members, and this is the last one.
What, how much does Waylord, like, weigh comparatively to Kyogre?
I think he weighs less even. Waylord is, like, statistically a really light Pokemon.
Which makes literally no sense.
I am going to revive something so I don't die immediately.
Yeah.
And I will also burn my last escape rope.
I'm sorry, you were saying something about Halo Infinite, spoiler?
Yeah. I got up to the point where it's like they crash the ship and Master Chief's like, I'm going to go take care of the guns.
Yeah.
and the guy's like, okay, fine. And
after that, when you take care of the guns, there's like these 2 bosses that you fight, and after you fight them, you go to him, and he's just acting like a complete bitch. He literally...
No, I got through that cutscene.
Oh, you did? Yeah, he picks up a fucking piece of metal and throws it out like a fucking tantrum baby. It's so... I don't understand. That character, in my opinion, is not likable. I can't like put myself in his shoes. I can't care about him. There's nothing for me, at least, that he's redeeming of him. Like, he lost his family. Fucking who cares? I've lost family. Like, sorry, I actually haven't lost family yet. But, like, everyone's lost family. But you can't use that as your only excuse of, like, that this is his progression. This is his character. Like, you can't... I don't know. It's just, he needs something more. Was it anything bad?
No, I'm not. I'm just
Give me a
letting
weird
this
thing.
happen.
Okay. I'm just ranting on. It's just, and then the weapon, the other Cortana. Like, I don't give 2 shits about her. Like, I think some of the time she just bitches as well. She's just like. Also, I don't know what it is about her facial animations, but she seems really awkward.
Me and Shido, or me and Atlantic noted when we were playing through the game the first time, because I was playing through it and he was watching.
Yeah.
Not just the weapon, but like all of the AI like models in that game, like Cortana and all of them.
Yeah.
Dude, they look off. They
Yeah.
look like kind of just.
Yeah.
It's like something. It's like
something pressed the wrong button.
It's like you put. You know that like uncanny valley that comes when like you have like a green screen, but the lighting isn't right. It looks super green screen.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like all throughout that game, and I can't. Like, it doesn't make me hate the game. Like, that's not like my end all be all, but it is kind of weird.
It feels off, but for like. So for a game, literally like their flagship game, I can't believe this is what we get. Like, I will give it to the developers. Their development cycle was fucking awful. Like, when the newest Xbox was coming out, they wanted to ship Infinite with it. But Infinite was in such a trashy space that one guy, or a set of guys, like, told them, like, dude, this is your flagship title. Like, you can't put this out in this state. That would be the worst thing you would fucking ever do. And so they didn't. Thank God. So at least we got like an okay-ish game.
Yeah.
It's like, also, I don't know what it is. We both watched the video, but there was a video out there that's like Halo, old Bungie versus 343. And it's like, it's such a depressing video to watch because it shows all like the different, not to say that Bungie is God, but rather it's the ideologies that Bungie had versus 343 is like so different. Not to say that 343 doesn't, like, some people don't care in the company. There's definitely people that do, but the problem I'm having is...
I gotta take you off this for just a moment.
Oh yeah.
So this is a challenge here. It's a puzzle. It's not that difficult to complete, except my controller has a lot of input delay.
Oh no.
So we're gonna see how much I can get through this without things getting fucked up. I will say I might
You got this.
I got this.
Yeah, but Bungie, like, oh no.
Oh fuck.
I
done fucked it up, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
I didn't think about that until I had done it.
But like, well, the video basically like shows clips of like ex-Bungie, like when Bungie used to exist long back ago when they were making like Halo 2 and Halo 3. Then there's clips of 343, and like, take it how you will, but it just shows that like Bungie cared about, they were just gamers. They cared about like just how the game played, like cared about what people wanted. Sorry. They were the kind of people, I don't think that they cared what people wanted. They would rather listen to themselves and like be perfectionists and try to focus on what mattered, which was like fun. It's like, I feel like it was like the ideology of Dark Souls or Cuphead, where it's like, fuck the people ask, like, this is how we want to make our game. Fuck you guys. We're not going to make a button that says you skip this boss fight. If you want to play it, you can. If you don't want to play it, you don't have to. But they were like focused so much on fun. And then you see the 343 clips where it's like, yes, there's so much new animations. Oh, look at these skins. Pizza.
Okay, you can say what you want about 343. The pizza assault rifle is still the best thing that ever happened to Halo.
Like, there's a fucking clip where a guy was going in 343's office, and it was showing the Halo 5 loot box system, and he was like, wow, I love it. That's cool. And I'm sitting there like, who the fuck asked you? Who the fuck are you? Are you some fucking, like, Reptilian?
I think it's time we change the topic of Halo.
I'm sorry.
'cause
I'll
it's
never
been
give
going on close to 20 minutes. at
Yeah,
this point.
okay. I need to move on. But so it's like, and the funny thing is, I'm not a super Halo fan. I'm not incredibly into Halo. It's just I'm incredibly into like the design of the game, like what people's ideologies for on video games, and like what I feel is important.
Yeah. I will say there, like, just speaking more broadly, not that there hasn't been good games recently, and I think that there are still people who definitely make like fantastic games.
Oh yeah.
But it does feel like there's been some across the board, pretty much. There's been a heavy drop off in quality control coming out of.
Oh yeah, like Dog, like AAA games.
Yeah, like it's like in any other industry, you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Right? Like if in the automotive industry, if every company just started pumping out shit products, like, dude, that I mean, to a certain extent, that'd be a safety
Yeah.
issue, right? Because automobiles are potentially very dangerous if things go wrong with them, right? But at the same time, like any other industry, like if they're just stop being good movies from big companies, like that would kill that industry. It's weird to me that despite like what I would call like the last couple years of products now at this point from at least AAA developers, not that they've all been terrible, but they're consistently a step under par, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they don't need to be masterpieces. They just need to be fun and worthwhile playing. I felt like, if just go back to Halo for 1 second, like it was not worthwhile playing. Like I'm glad I have the Game Pass because I didn't have to pay for that.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say about Infinite is that I can't wait for Forge mode because of the grapple hook. I think that there's going to be some really crazy shit coming out for that. I would at least hope so. But yeah, like video games qualities, at least AAA ones, like I don't know what it is, but it's just not that great.
It feels like to some extent the quality control on AAA titles is just like not even. I don't even want to say take a dive because that's not even a good. Like it's fallen off a cliff in some cases.
Yeah.
And I think, no more. As much as I've enjoyed the more recent Pokemon games, to go back to another horse that we've been beating for the duration of the stream, like it's clear at this point that those games, like the 8th generation of Pokemon games, has taken a dive off a cliff with quality control.
Yeah.
I think a little bit of that comes from the fact that it's like those games only have like 2-year dev cycles.
Yeah.
Right? And not that these games didn't. Like these games had, I think, 2 or 3-year dev cycles, but it's less of a commitment to make this than it is that.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I think like I don't know what it is, but it's just it feels like as like the ability for games to be good has increased, like they've gotten worse.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this, and like if they've already heard it or ranting and didn't like it, they already clicked off. But like, I just have to say it. Like, if it is, we are hitting on them really hard. But and like, I know as a person who's like helped develop a game, like it is a really small game, like not even one else's team. But like, there's so much moving parts.
So I can describe. If you're watching VOD, then you're probably on the YouTube channel, and in that YouTube channel I have, it's my channel specifically, and I have other things on there. For example, I have, currently at the time of recording this, I have a soundtrack to 2 games. One was done for a game jam, it's called You Can't Stop My Beat, and the other was for an expo that we did in Ironhold.
Yeah,
and
I worked on the art for it.
Yeah.
Basically, almost all of
worked
that.
on the art for that. So, yeah.
But oh God, where is it? There's so many moving parts.
Check out the Goon Squad's
check it out. Yeah, check out our iShive. It's real fun. I swear to God. But like, oh God, where was I at? Oh yeah, there's a lot of moving parts in a company and I understand it. I don't want to give like it's, and I'm not trying to like attack everyone in the company, but this is a company.
I think the problem largely rests on managers. I think if I had to take a guess at what was happening, it's managers who don't know the video game industry at all getting hired to manage people who do.
Yeah.
And there's a clash there, and that generates like the manager, like especially at the higher stage of the company, the goal there is to make money.
Yeah.
Right. That's the reason. Like people are saying that Game Freak with Pokemon is on their last leg, and they're gonna fucking go under, and all these different.
No.
They're not.
What?
Sword and Shield. Yeah, people are actually saying that.
They're dumb.
Those people are really dumb because, if I'm being honest, Sword and Shield were like in the top 5 bestsellers on the Switch.
Yeah.
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl haven't been out too long, but they haven't done poorly.
Yeah.
Pokemon Legends Arceus comes out next week. It's not going to do poorly.
Honestly, like
this notion that Game Freak is going to keep doing it this way is going no. Like Game Freak has to make a change, or else what?
On that note, like what percentage of money do they make from their games versus like their merchandise?
I think Game Freak makes more from the game specifically because they're part of the conglomerate, which is the Pokemon Company.
Yeah.
Which also includes it's them, Nintendo, and like a couple of other like different.
But think about it. They are selling merchandise for the amount of time it takes them to develop a new game. Like throughout the whole time.
I genuinely don't think Game Freak deals too much with the selling of merchandise.
Oh well, yeah. If we're talking about
Game Freak is a development studio.
Yeah.
Right. They are a game because they made a different game, that was not related at all. It was like the first one in a while.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really? No idea what they made.
So I like. I want to distinguish like the people making the game from the people doing the merchandising stuff because I don't think they're the same groups.
Yeah.
I think Game Freak maybe does do some of the merchandising, but largely speaking, I think that's mostly left up to the Pokemon Company. And
No, it makes sense. Like, I at least imagine that Game Freak might get some funding from the overarching company.
I think revenue gets split in some way between all of them.
Yeah.
So I think they see revenue from it. I don't think they see they are the people actively developing.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to get at.
I don't know. I feel like the companies just need to get their shit together, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what it is, but fucking fix it, please.
It's
I want to play good games. I really do. And, like, for that to happen, you guys, please, just give me my game. Give me my good game. I don't know.
It's
crazy. Like, but I will say that there are some games coming out, and there are some games we know are always going to be good. Like, Mario. Mario's always going to be a good one.
Nintendo has to polish Mario games because I think they'll get buried if they don't.
Yeah, and I think Zelda.
I cannot foresee Zelda, which is getting worked on by Nintendo and arguably their most valuable subsidiary, Monolith Soft.
Yeah.
Maybe it comes out and it drops and it's a mediocre game,
yeah.
Right? But it's never going to be a bad game with little polish.
Like Metroid, I don't know. It's been a long time since Metroid came out.
Dude, Metroid Dread was a banger. Yeah. Metroid Dread was I don't know what the popular opinion on the game is, but if somebody just picked that up, that game was a banger.
Yeah.
Oh, that one was good. That's one that I don't want to spoil because it hasn't been out for it isn't one that's getting ripped on.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, that was a good game.
Yeah,
If you have a Switch and you like the Metroidvania style, I actually recommend it.
I've heard good things about Metroid, but I mean, like from if the same team that worked on Metroid Dread is working on Metroid 4, then we have
it's
hope.
Another studio.
Okay.
It was the studio that made the original Metroid Prime trilogy, maybe?
What's your opinion on, like, studios that originally made a game and is making a game again? Like, it doesn't mean that it's going to be great, but for some reason, I have, like, a high hope for Japanese studios. Also, I think you already screwed up.
I do. So I'll just backtrack now.
Like, what is with Japanese studios? And, like, if they made the game before, they most of the time, like, make it good again. At least from, like, the only examples I know.
I think.
Or
Well,
like,
there's first of all, wait. When you say make it good again, do you mean like
for example, the studio, like the game came out a while back, and then they come back to make another game. Like for example, what if the people who made Castlevania, the game, like come back and make another like Castlevania game? Would it be as good as like before?
well,
No, you can't.
fuck. How do I? Oh, I think I have to go right. I don't. I forget how to do this puzzle. I have to think about it for a moment. I'm too distracted talking about
Pokemon games.
God damn it. God damn it. That was input delay. That was just a fuck up.
I will say, like, there are some companies you could, like, at least for me, I could absolutely trust. Like, so, for, like, the Total War Warhammer series, like, I could absolutely trust. Total War 3 comes
We didn't
out.
even talk about Warhammer yet.
No, we haven't. We can save that for next episode. By the way, I'm super into Warhammer, and if I'm ever on the show again, and if the owner of the show would let me, I could talk a shit ton about it. But I would imagine that it would kind of get old fast. I don't know. It's something I love and I think is really cool.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh,
I think I got it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gotta come like this.
Yes, you got it.
Bang, bang, bong.
Spicy. Yeah, you got it.
Ding.
Nice. Woo!
Nice. Let's go. I don't know if I'm gonna win this here. So I'm a save.
But and then like From Software makes who made the Dark Souls series now coming out with Elden Ring. Like they pumped after our Dark Souls 3, they pumped out Sekiro, and now they're pumping out Elden Ring. It's like, holy shit, what the fuck's happening? Like they're going ham, and I love them for it.
You're going ham? That's not very vegan.
No, what? Oh, the people who make Hades. I didn't really play their games, but I hear they're fucking banging out games that are really dope. Yeah, like Nintendo, like doing their even Splatoon 3. I can't.
Splatoon 3 actually looks really
cool. Dude, the Kirby game. What the fuck? Game. Oh my god, that look dude, holy shit. I think the moment that like signified that it was like 3D was the one where it was like in the mall and it was moving to the right, and it was like, all right, this could possibly be like a, what this last game was, which was like 3D. It was 2D in a 3D environment.
Okay, so I like that even though they're doing open world with that game, they're not doing like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with a different coat of paint.
Yeah.
Which is what it seems to be. Like that's very much, it feels like Breath of the Wild with a different coat of paint seems to be like the thing to make now. Yeah. And I'm sure you have your own opinions on it, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played any of them, so I can't. Like, the one that, like, probably is the closest, which also isn't, is Valheim, which is a fucking great-ass game. But,
oh, god damn it. Whiscash. Oof. Oh, hell.
You're scared of a Pokemon that looks so derpy.
Yeah, because I can't Thunderbolt him.
But
I get stabbed on this.
Oh god. I'm
trying
to think.
Oh god, what the hell?
But yeah, but Kirby's design of the first area, it looks like Splatoon, like cityscape. Like it looks. What is with Japan sometimes and having like a very depressing like environment and the idea of like an old rundown city. Like Sonic Adventures 2, I think,
God,
did that.
No, he's gonna full restore.
Now Kirby, some other games that I don't remember, like Dark Souls. Like, what is with that? I don't understand. Like, there isn't a dark, depressing environment. Like, depressing in the idea is like it's abandoned and like everything's destroyed. What is with that? What is wrong? What happened to you, Japan? What is the lore behind this? Like, Kirby comes up. Also, in the newest gameplay trailer, Kirby's a fucking gun.
He does?
Yes, he has an actual gun.
I haven't been paying too much attention to the trailers.
He has a blunderbuss. and he has
sick.
he has a hunter hat. You know, like you would go into the jungle, like the hunter, it would be like a brown hunter hat. What was it? Think of George of the Jungle, but like, and the guy who's trying to hunt George. If that rings any bells.
Oh God, I didn't mean to call mine again. No, I know what you're talking about.
It's a crazy, like, as always, the boss probably not gonna be that hard. Oh my God, I remember old Kirby games, and like as a kid, those boss fights being hard.
So we have a schedule for what games we plan to do.
Yeah.
With this series, and I believe Kirby Superstar Ultra is not next on the list.
Bro.
But it's coming up at some point.
Listen, I know I'm not a full member, but damn dude, I wanna fucking
We have plans to do like a one-off thing with what's it called? Potentially do a one-off with Kirby Air Ride.
Air Ride.
Do you remember that?
No. What is? Well, yeah. I'm super into Kirby, but at the same time, I don't remember all of its games.
Kirby Air Ride was like the Kirby racing game. It was like a Mario Kart Kirby.
You know what was on racing games? Like, you know what was a fucking great racing game or a really fun one? Was the Sonic one. The Sonic, like, air drift or some shit. It was like you were on, like, a hoverboards. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, whatever. But it was a fun-ass game.
Lilac being our first member other than the Kyogre we got to hit level 40.
Yeah.
Which is kind of Pog. Yeah, that's right. I said Pog. What are you
Pog!
gonna do about
Pog! I mean, we're on Twitch, so.
We're on Twitch. It makes sense. It actually adds up substantially.
Yeah.
There goes the Celio. I think we're like ×3 special attack right now.
What gym is this? 8th?
This is the 8th gym. This is the last one.
Okay.
And then we're going to do...
Oh yeah, I forget there's only 8 gyms.
We might kill this stream just a touch early.
Okay, because you want to finish it up with...
Not necessarily because of that, but just because there are a couple things that I want to set up between now and the next stream in-game.
Yeah.
But actually, you know what? There is something we can do. We can probably run the full time if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, this is Wallace's Ace Milotic. We're just gonna.
Yo.
So that
He's
was
gone.
That was Wallace's
He's gone.
Ace Milotic. It's kind of a it's Pokemon.
We win these.
We win these. Bravo! I realize.
Oh, get on me knee.
You've proven yourself worthy of the rain badge. I like how he pays you less than like some bitch downstairs.
I like how we're 10 years old and we're already fucking destroying grown men.
We looked this up. I think Nintendo kind of quietly dismissed the 10 years old thing at some point.
When was this?
This was like a while. This was around X and Y era. Because it's like if you look at the designs, I've said this like on 2 other streams. If you look at the designs for the other characters, they don't look like 10-year-olds.
Uh-huh.
They look like especially in this game. If you look at the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire sprites for these characters, Pokemon League. Go to the Pokemon.
I mean, I understood why they said 10 years old. I mean, like, maybe 10 years old playing Pokemon, like, bro, get me in that. I want Pokemon. I want to.
Yeah, because we all played these games when we were 10. But in retrospect, that doesn't work anymore.
I want to capture Pokemon and use them against their will. I don't know if I can say that. I already said it.
It's already said.
Yo, what's in those Pokeballs?
What?
Those Pokeballs on the side.
Oh, those are just decoration.
No, it had to be real.
They're big Pokemon.
Oh my God, for big, strong, strapping men. Yeah.
What am I trying to do here?
Go goggles.
Oh, I'm trying to fly.
Yo, we're flying.
We're gonna fly back to most deep.
Okay.
Because we're mostly deep.
What Pokemon do you think has the best map? Like map design.
I actually think this one does. This
Really?
Yeah, the Hoenn games like weren't open world in the sense, but they did encourage exploration where they could.
If you think about it, this game is kind of like an open world game,
Yeah, it's
which is really weird to think about.
Hoenn lets you like there are a lot of points where you can just backtrack across routes and
Yeah.
redo and go like through things, and there's new stuff to get there, which I think is probably what makes this map at least higher on the tier
Mm.
than some of the others for me. I'm gonna give Bastion this.
Wait, did you name Kyogre Bastion?
Yeah, not off of
Overwatch?
character.
I mean, technically, it kind of is in the idea that he will just immediately destroy anybody in his vicinity.
Listen,
Yeah?
we don't talk about Overwatch here.
No, we don't.
Didn't we just spend like earlier in the stream like a whole thing talking about Activision Blizzard?
Yeah, Soldier's gay. Let's move on. Soldier's gray. McCree's not McCree anymore.
But isn't he actually confirmed? like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
his name was changed.
No. I mean, wasn't actually Soldier 76 confirmed as being a homosexual?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Soldier 76 is gay.
Okay.
That's what I said in the beginning. Soldier is gay. Which is really, in my opinion, really dumb. Because they already have a gay character. And it's like, Soldier in no way, shape, or form was like...
My bigger thing about it is it's like
It came out of nowhere. Sorry, go on.
it's like they like people do a lot of stuff like that, like but a lot of the time it's like they weren't doing that. Like just Blizzard in general wasn't doing any of that stuff because they came out with a lot of like confirmations like that,
Yeah.
and it's clear that they weren't really doing any of that to like actually support any of the people that they were confirming this stuff for, but rather it was just like, we're not racist, we're not this, we're not that. It was just like checking boxes to sell merchandise to people,
Which is crazy because they already have a gay character.
Yeah,
And she's the cover of the fucking of the card box, whatever.
it's the thing I can't stand more. I can't stand more. Yeah, the thing that just
Grinds your gears.
grinds my gears more. Thank you. Grinds my gears more than anything is when companies do that, but it's not to like actually support any of these causes. It's more of just to be like, shit. Oh God, we're in the fourth quarter of development. We don't have any gay characters. We're
the
not
fourth
only
quarter,
are we
we're-
gonna get called homophobes on Twitter, but we're also gonna get
We're in the fourth quarter. We're 7 down. We need to get this goal.
yeah. But not only are we gonna get doxxed on Twitter, but we're also gonna have to. We're gonna lose all that revenue.
It was also out of literally nowhere. They were just like, one day, hey guys, Soldier's gay. And we were like, really now? Really now?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. Overwatch is not.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna just say this. I hate corporations. They're annoying. Oh, come on, dude.
Dude,
Don't.
you are
paralysis, man.
literally getting destroyed. Not really. You're kind of.
Ugh. Stop it. Get some help.
I was hoping you would go with that. Also, I can't believe you're still alive. Can you both be paralyzed and poisoned?
No, you can only have one of those status effects at a time. Dude, that is
Oh,
twice.
Actually, amazing.
Just kill. Ugh.
I love that some of the Pokemon. I think one of my favorite Pokemon is Lickitung, for literally no reason except for that he's his model looks interesting and he has a big tongue.
Big tongue.
No other reason. Not even like what that tongue do. It's more of that it's just dumb and it's stupid. And it's wacky and I think it's fun. I think it's great. Also,
Did you just say what that tongue do?
yeah. Moving on. The like high kick. What was it? What's the two fighting Pokemon? Like one's like high kick and one's high punch. That's not the names. Machamp or
Swak.
yeah, the one that kicks and the one that punches, and you get to pick one of them in one of the Pokemon games. Like one of them.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I believe that's Throw and Swag.
Yeah, like
Oh God! For God's sake!
I don't know. I think those Pokemon are great, and it's like they wanted to make Pokemon that are like that, but like they were just like, how the hell do we design these Pokemon, making them look like Pokemon, not people? And they made one like a blob monster, and the other one like just an actual person.
Yeah, one of them is just a dude.
Honestly, it's probably one of the easiest cosplay you could do.
Cosplay. I would, dude. One of them's blue.
Huh?
Yeah. The one that kicks is blue.
It has blue. It has blue
No,
wrists.
it's blue. The whole thing.
What? No, the one that kicks.
Yeah.
No, the one that kicks is brown.
No, that's the one that punches.
No, what the fuck? No, it's not. I want to look these up. I swear, because I would always pick the kicking one. He was brown. What's the name again?
Really? Do I have these backwards?
Probably.
I might have these backwards.
What are the names again?
Swak is the brown one, and Throw is the.
And
Also, I might be about to jinx it, but every episode so far.
oh no, I'm not talking about these guys. No, I'm talking about the older ones.
Oh,
The one that's like a boxer, and the one that's a kicker, like a kickboxer. Kickboxer Pokemon, because that's a karate master. There you go. These guys.
Oh, Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
Yeah,
Okay.
one guy's literally a dude, and the other one's a blob monster. Like,
Yeah.
look at that shit. What the fuck is this?
Dude, you're gonna lose it when you see Hitmon top.
I don't know why I always picked the kick one. I think the sprite was pretty cool, but like now that I look at it, it's kind of frightening. Like you see that come out of an alley. What do you do? Like as a 10-year-old. Honestly, what would be like again, excluding the legendaries, what would be like the scariest like Pokemon you would see as a 10-year-old, like in real life?
I remember that I actually got like genuinely scared of in the final what the hell? In the final battle with Cynthia, the first in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, the first Pokemon she sends out is a Spiritomb, and I remember I, like many other children, said, "What the hell is that?"
Whoa, hold on. What is it?
Spiritomb.
What does it look like? Is it that purple thing?
Just look it up. It'll describe to you infinitely better what it is.
Infinite wisdom, in one image. Spirit Tomb. Also, it's saying the. Oh yeah, it's the purple one. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I saw that in real life, I wouldn't be as scared. I feel like a shit ton of unknowns would scare me. Like, because
just chilling and suddenly like 50 unknown.
yeah, they say they don't even say unknown, like how Pokemon say it. They do like this weird noise, or do they say unknown?
I haven't watched.
But like, it's a lot of them, and they're just like floating things. It's like, what the actual
I
hell?
think they're classified as legendary Pokemon. They're not, obviously. Like nobody respects them as such. But I think it's more of like a first show type thing. It's
what
like
Pokemon game was it on? Diamond Pearl?
the unknown have been in most every game, I think.
Like the idea of unknown is really weird, and I think it's really neat too. Like because it's some like pyramid type of like idea that they're going
Each of them
for.
represent like a letter and then all that stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. You could say that's really dumb, but but I think it's kind of interesting. I don't know why you would ever use that as a Pokemon though.
It has really bad stats in it, and like I'm pretty sure it only ever learns Hidden Power.
Yeah,
which is a move that every Pokemon learns.
It's a gimmick. It's so dumb.
I'm not against gimmick Pokemon existing though.
Yeah.
I actually think the game is made better by those gimmick Pokemon.
Oh, so you like Magikarp?
Magikarp evolves into Gyarados.
Yeah, but I'm saying Magikarp, not Gyarados.
Yeah, but there's
Splash?
You have whenever you talk about a Pokemon, you have to analyze the whole chain.
Yes, I know, but
You can't just be like, yeah,
The
this
Magic
thing
card.
independent.
Like if Magikarp was it, like, and it didn't involve the Gyarados.
Well, yeah, like it'd be kind of a funny thing to see Fisherman wreck with his 8 Magikarps that are going nowhere.
Dude, okay, Gyarados, like unironically, Gyarados and Onix or Steelix would both be like super terrifying in real life. They are huge, and Gyarados is literally just a Loch Ness monster. He's a worm. No, sorry, he's a worm in the ocean. How frightening is that?
I'm pretty sure if I saw it like.
I would shit my shorts.
If I saw some shit like a fucking Metagross in real life.
Is that the one with like all the
It's the one that's like
all the tentacles?
no, it's not the tentacle.
That one will also be scary. But
that one would be. But Metagross is like it's like a big steel rock with 4 like massive arms coming out of it.
Oh yeah, this guy. Oh my god, yeah, he was just. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's nightmarish.
Like what kind of like this one? What kind of Pokemon is that? Where did they come up with this idea?
That's Beldum. It evolves.
No, yeah, but like some of the times when they come up with these Pokemon, like it's a cool Pokemon. I really like him.
I think it's got a good look. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he does. It's just where the hell did they come up with this idea?
Yeah, there are a couple of them that are like, how the fuck did they?
Yeah.
Huh. Sorry, I'm just clearing trainers at this point. Part of what we wanted to do is we wanted to clear most of the trainers in the game.
Oh, okay.
Which this I will say, so a critique on these games that I have is that they have a real problem with the XP deficit.
Yeah.
So you will get around this time, like the level they expect you to be spikes up to like 40, but like I fought every trainer up to this point. And I'm still at level. I'm still in the 30s.
Yeah.
See, so you kind of have to clear a lot of trainers if you want to be on level.
Yeah. Also, Sharpedo would be insanely scary. Not only is it a shark, but it's also a torpedo. It goes super fucking fast.
Yeah, there's actually, so in the Isle of Armor in the new game, which was one of the DLC packs.
Yeah.
When you're out on the water, Sharpedos will just literally fucking start chasing you down. It gets annoying after a while, but the first 2 times it happens, you're like, what?
Whoa. Whoa.
Overheat.
Also, I'm glad that Pokemon that has like Pokemon like the balloon one, where it's just it's a balloon. It doesn't look like that scary, but the background behind it is insane. Like it wraps its things around children and like flies them up, never to be seen again.
Yeah.
Like what? Cubone takes the bone of his mother's femur or something and uses it as a weapon? Head?
It's
Sorry, the skull, yeah.
It's the skull, yeah.
Like, what?
Or something like that. I don't remember the exact details on
No,
it.
yeah, it's something like that. I think it's that. That is actually insane. That is hardcore. And I love it so much. Like, what was it? I think... What's the Pokemon that's like a infestation one? Like it's a rat Pokemon that's everywhere.
Raticate?
Is it Raticate?
Rattata?
Is it Rattata? Like he just appears in like every Pokemon game. He's just like a
Yeah, Rattata. Well, Rattata evolves in Eradicate.
yeah. I think he like oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. I think he like he destroys populations. Like some people bring him into an island, and it just goes ham.
That's a thing with rats in real life. That's not a
Yeah.
Pokemon game thing. I mean, like maybe it does in the Pokemon game because it emulates real life or whatever. But it's not.
Yeah.
That's not like a thing that's specific to Pokemon.
Well, in Pokemon's case, like the rats have like every Pokemon has abilities. So you get a bunch of those rats, they can take down shit. Well, in real life, if you get a bunch of rats, what are they gonna still do to like a fucking. I mean, they might be able to
I
take
want
down
to
a
see
small
a
dog.
new Pokemon tier list with how the tier list is how many Rattatas could it take down.
Oh my god, yes, please. How many Rattatas can it take? I mean, you can really do that in a Pokemon game. Be like, how many Rattatas can this Pokemon take?
What was the optimum Rattata strategy?
Yeah. But then we have to account for, like, whether or not they're ganging up or it's one at a time.
Well, I'm assuming the way you would do this, if you want to test it, is you would take the Pokemon, you would make it as powerful as you possibly could. Oh, what the hell? Don't protect yourself. You take the Pokemon and you make it as powerful as you possibly could.
Yeah.
And from there, you would... How did he get protected? Stop.
Looks like.
Stop.
Stop.
I'm going to
Get
kick
some
you
help.
into the pavement.
Just stomp you, bro.
You basically set up your Pokemon as best you can, and then you have to fight as many Rattatas as you can before going to the Pokemon Center. Right? And there's going to be a limit, but who knows how big that limit is.
You want the last one?
No, I'm good. I'm good. You can have it.
Yeah, but like, okay, if we were to think of it as like a game of D&D or Warhammer, then like, would all the rats get their first turn and then the other Pokemon?
No, it just worked based off the in-game mechanics. I mean, like, literally, you could do that with any Pokemon.
Yeah, but then that's one against one. I feel like as a group, they would destroy something, but one against one, like, it would take a lot of rats to destroy it. So that's why I'm thinking of the rules. So the rules would be one at a time you face the rats.
Okay, what about swarm mechanics? So you face the rats 5 at a time.
Okay, why?
Because you can't simulate anything else in game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can simulate that in game. I guarantee you, there's some route that has in one of the games that has a swarm of Rattatas that you can fight.
Oh, I don't think that got an audio.
No, that's fine. Dude, we just kicked that ball. We've had a joke going that Hedy likes kicking balls.
Likes getting kicked.
Like ball-shaped Pokemon.
God, he's such a dick. I was thinking of a cool thing and now I forget. Oh well.
Let's switch back to Fuego. I think if you're all right with it, we're coming pretty close to time. So I think it might just be time to call it from here if you're all right with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So we got a lot done in this episode. We wrapped up the last 2 badges. We caught the last member of our team and the legendary Pokemon of the region, Kyogre. Next time on Pokemon Sapphire, we're probably going to be clearing some more trainers and possibly even beating the Pokemon League. Fair warning, no stream tomorrow, unlike we usually do. We have some stuff to take care of. And next week, we're also not going to be streaming Sapphire, but we will be streaming a special episode of something else. We're still debating on what that's going to be. But in place of Atlantic, who isn't here tonight, I forget what his outro is, but no, Atlantic.
Yeah.
He usually does the outro.
Okay.
So in place of him, I'm going to attempt. I think it's
Wait, can I do it?
no. We have an outro. Anyway, boys, girls, and MBs of all flavors, goodbye.
Peace.